Some of y'all have got to stop believing that if someone becomes president, they're a good person. That might sound absurd to many of you, but do you know that there are people walking around on this earth that still think if you're in a position of public service, like if you're an elected politician or if you're in like Trump's cabinet, that they must be doing what's right for the people? And I am so sorry. I can't even hold your hand because I'm not with you. But the truth is that a lot of people that get elected have an agenda. And their agenda is not what's best for you or what's best for me, but more likely what's best for billionaires. And when someone threatens that plan to help prosper the billionaires, those people, those elected officials, are going to stop you by any means necessary. And in this case, it's going to be employing National Guard members to the state of California. A peaceful process began, and it did not end peacefully, and that is because the government intervened. When you see people in ICE cars trying to run over civilians, that is escalating the violence. That is perpetuating the violence. But Casey, why would they want to do that? Because they didn't play enough G.I. Joe as a kid, and they have a hard-on for shooting something. But also because they have an agenda, and this is disrupting their agenda. They want to take back that control. So Trump is going to paint a picture that things are just absolutely out of control in California and that he is forced to go in there and do something to fix it. Everyone in his administration is going to act as if this is the biggest, most substantial threat to our nation and get all dramatic and theatrical about it because that's what they do to get your attention, especially if they want to distract you from something else. But in this case, especially because they want to portray anyone that defies them as being the problem instead of their actual policies. And by the way, did you see that he's like talking about bringing the Marines in? Like, what are these people doing? Absurd. Weaponizing the federal government is the point. Violence is the point. They are baiting everyone right now. They want the violence to escalate. Then it can justify their presence. Oftentimes, it's members of the government who are the agitators. They're the ones that are starting the violence. This is why it's important not to protest at night. Activating the National Guard, using federal authority to usurp the authority of the California governor is such an overreach of power. And it's so funny because the Republicans keep insisting that they're the ones that love limited government. So anyway, this is a big problem. I don't want to minimize that. I'm just really sick and I'm tired. But if you could check with your family and friends and make sure that they all know that the federal government, even the people that are elected to the highest positions in authority, can absolutely be there for their own personal gain and not give a shit about you or me. Thank you.